America's farm and home store.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny with a high of 90 to 94. Patchy clouds tonight with a thunderstorm in spots late and a low of 71 to 75. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a couple of thunderstorms, mainly early in the day. High 85 to 89, then partly sunny and humid on Sunday. High on Sunday 87 to 93. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On Friday, May 6th, it's the day after Cinco de Mayo. As one of the trivia questions last night was, who did the Mexicans beat at Pueblo on May 5th of 1862? And a lot of teams put Spanish because that's who they won their independence from. They won their independence from Spain before they fought the Mexican-American War in 1848. Calm down, folks. They beat France for Cinco de Mayo. And by the way, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated in America a lot more than it is in Mexico. Okay. Speaking of celebrations, though, we do a Mother's Day celebration here, and we do it right. Arguably, in my opinion, one of the best Mother's Day celebrations in the country. Definitely the best celebration in the state, but arguably one of the best Mother's Day celebrations in the country, in my opinion. Fafo's Symphony Under the Stars. They partner with the Ocala Golf Club and the Ocala Symphony. In my estimation, the Ocala Symphony, one of the 2 or 3 best symphonies in the entire state of Florida. Maestro Wardell and his group are fantastic. Maggie Weekly, who is on the board of Fafo, she is here to talk to us today about the Symphony Under the Stars event that is this Sunday. Music starts at 3 o'clock, food trucks, plenty of room for you to bring your chairs, your blankets, everything like that. You got to have a ticket, though. It's not free. You can't just bum rush the place with your blankets and coolers and think you can get in free. It does cost. But Maggie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tom.
And let's start with something that I didn't know till you lean in a little closer to the microphone. Something I didn't know until you told me. The first Fafo Symphony Under the Stars wasn't a Mother's Day event.
It was not. It was not because it started to rain. It was on a different date, and the concert itself started to rain, so they rescheduled to Mother's Day. And from that day on, 34 years later, we're having it on Mother's Day.
And just it's a great way to get the family out.
Yes.
A day where mom can be pampered. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about some of the spreads that people bring,
goodness, yeah,
it rivals the Grove at Ole Miss for some. I remember last year some lady had some family had an 8-foot table.
Yep.
And they had like very nice tablecloth on it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Had a fully cooked spiral ham.
Oh yeah.
Had like 2 or 3 charcuterie boards.
Oh my goodness!
Had like fruit and everything. I was like,
I think they even had crystal and stuff.
They were drinking out of crystal wine glasses and everything. I was like,
it was amazing.
Oh my goodness!
I know, flowers, the whole thing.
Yeah.
They brought their living room right in there.
They did. Now, we know it gets underway at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Tell people if you don't have tickets yet, that's your problem, but they're still available.
Yeah.
Tell people where they can go to find tickets.
You could go to fafo.org. Okay, and they have the tickets there. Now there's VIP, which are almost sold out and then prepaid parking and chair rental. Those are the ones that you have to get online because there is only a limited amount of tickets. But the Ocala Golf Club and Your Heart's Desire, both on Silver Springs Boulevard, they're selling tickets, physical tickets. But the best bet is to go online.
Where is when you say VIP? Where's the VIP area, and what does all that entail?
Oh, the VIP area is in the clubhouse, and you have
Air conditioned.
air conditioning, and it's inside,
Own
outside,
bathrooms.
own bathrooms, which is pretty much, I think, what sells
That's
VIP.
the selling. Yeah.
Yeah, because everything else is portalettes. And then you have a banquet, a huge food layout. Plus,
And Jerry can cook too.
I know.
Man.
I know. And it's also, you have a drink that goes with that. And there's 2 bars, inside and outside, that you can purchase alcohol from. You also get a very special lanyard for you. And then you also get seating outside in the event zone. There's a place right by the Symphony, and it's just for you, and you have chairs there as well. So it is quite a great deal.
The only thing that
And
would
you
be,
get to park in front.
the only
That's
thing that would be better
the other
than
thing.
that is if they had a meet and greet with the stars of the show.
Yeah.
I'll make an appearance.
There you go. Well, you are a celebrity. You are the voice of the Symphony Under the Stars.
Look, Matt Wardell and his Symphony of the Stars. You just have graced me with the opportunity to help my community by being
We love
the MC
having
of the event.
Yeah, we love having you there. It's amazing. Yeah, we
and-
appreciate it.
And not only is it a great symphony event, a great family event where everybody, but then there's fireworks and everybody who doesn't. I mean, I know animals don't like fireworks a lot of times, but I love a good fireworks show.
And that is the best in town. It really is. They even say that it's better than the 4th of July, which not, knocking anybody.
They say that,
But yeah.
you don't. They.
Yeah, but it is. It's amazing. We have the Fireworks Skylighters of Florida. They're our vendor, and John Cassie, he does like an amazing job. He really does.
And then Matt Wardell and the Symphony, Dr. Matt
Yes,
Wardell.
I know.
Dr.
Doctor
Wardell.
now. That's how we have
His symphony, they picked the best. And I mean, John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes Forever,
Yeah.
is a mainstay with fireworks.
Yeah.
But they do some Star Wars songs with
They
the fireworks. and everything. It's just really a fun time with the fireworks.
We do, and he has some great stuff. He has stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
He has, from classical music to modern music to Hamilton's gonna, he's gonna do a whole suite of Hamilton music. Grease, the movie Grease.
Right.
There's gonna be that. Star Wars is always a big fan. And
A couple years ago, there was
Disney.
a couple Beatles selections
Oh,
that
yes,
they played and everything.
Absolutely. Every year it changes
yeah.
too. Every year it changes, which is phenomenal.
Make sure because you have some pull there, so make sure you tell the sound people
Yeah.
to shut my mic off so it's not live while the symphony's playing the Grease songs. Because nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that.
Okay.
Because I'll be singing Stranded at the Drive-In.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll sing, hand jive. So let's, the Marion Theater's doing a Grease sing-along May 14th.
I saw that.
Oh,
That's gonna be. I
I'm
bet that's
there.
gonna sell out. I know.
I'm
it's
there.
So much fun. So much fun.
The Grease singer. Grease is one of those movies that every time I'm going to see it on TV, I stop.
Yep.
And then I just sit in my living room singing the songs for the rest of the
How
movie.
many times have you seen it?
I would say well over 100. Well over 100. Because one of those movies, no matter what part it's in, you stop.
You stop and watch it. You have to.
And
It's
it
a habit.
has a special place in my heart because a funny story with my family, my 16-year-old sister, who is 6 years older than me, she was going on a date with this boy, and my dad said, "The boy's going with you," and he sent me with him. 1978.
Wow.
They went to Greece at the St. John's Twin Theater in Jacksonville,
Oh my
and
goodness.
her 10-year-old brother got the chaperone.
The little chapter. I'm sure she loves
So
that.
Greece holds a funny part in my
Very.
family as well. So
that's
every
great.
time she hates the movie.
She hates
My older sister hates the movie
probably because you
because
were there.
I was there on her date. 100%. And she can't stand to watch the movie because it reminds her of. By the way, and the guy she went on that date with, she's now been married to for over 40 years. So she should love the movie
wow,
Grease.
I know. Yeah.
She should love it.
And maybe
but
you had a part in that.
that he still married her
Yeah.
knowing he was marrying into the family that had me.
Exactly.
That is a very good point. That's a very good point. So this is really a day, though, that has morphed into just a fantastic celebration and uplifting of mothers in our community.
Absolutely. And family. I mean, it's family friendly. The whole entire event zone is closed off by a fence, which is
10th
huge.
fairway, the driving range, and
Yep.
the 15th fairway.
Yeah, and so parents feel comfortable with their kids, running around and playing.
And they do.
And they really do. It's so fun
There's
watching them.
frisbees and there's soccer ball. There's all kinds. It's amazing because the driving range fills up.
Oh, yeah.
But the side periphery, the 15th fairway and the 10th fairway, if you look, there are kids having the time of
They
their
really are.
life.
They are. And the Appleton has free kids crafts.
Right.
So they can do something and gift it to their mom, grandma, aunt, whatever. And so it's really fun. And we have a face painter as well, which is a big hit at the Symphony. There's plenty to do.
Let's talk about the entertainment. You're going to have a DJ from 3 to 5.
Yep, Jill
ju-
Downing.
As people are coming in, setting their chairs. Because some people come in and set their chairs, tables, and blankets up, and then go home and get ready to come back.
That's
They come in
exactly
there.
what they
come
do.
in their work clothes, set up, and then go home and get ready.
That's exactly what they do. They set up. They want to have the perfect spot.
Right.
So they come early and set up. And it's funny because throughout the years we've been making it earlier and earlier because we keep getting people lining up earlier.
And
And
they
earlier.
come earlier and earlier every year.
And it is, and we opened it up 2 years ago at 3 p.m. and now we have people at 2:30, and we're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
So
they're
the
excited.
DJs from 3 to 5.
Yes, 3 to 5.
Then who is the opening entertainment?
Left on Broadway. Olivia Ortiz is coming in with her group, and they are playing.
They
from
performed
5.
last year too.
They did, and they're amazing.
They really
it's
are.
Jazzy kind
Yeah.
of soul kind of.
Olivia's
music.
so good
She's,
too.
she's amazing.
I mean,
And so
she's
is
not as
everybody.
good as Anthony, her husband, but she's close.
Yeah, I know. He's
She's
gonna be
close.
there too.
Well, Anthony's everywhere.
I know.
And I think Anthony may be one of the guys that inspire fireman calendars.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may
I know.
be.
I know he is.
He
He
just-
is
he's-
good looking.
He's a good-looking guy.
He is a
Just-
good. And not only that,
and he
he's a
works at it though.
sweetheart,
He
too.
works at it.
Yeah, but he's a sweetheart too.
Olivia, Anthony, you still outkicked your coverage, pal. Olivia's better than you. I was just taking a shot at her. That's all.
Oh,
So,
fine. Yeah.
and then at 7 o'clock,
7 o'clock. Matt
the symphony kicks in,
kicks in, and boy, it's amazing. It
and they
really
do 2
is.
sets really.
They do. There's an intermission in between, so people can go and get some more food or more drinks. The Ocala Golf Club is going to sell alcohol there, and we have amazing food trucks. But you can bring your alcohol. You can bring your own adult beverages or non-adult.
Your
beverages.
children's beverages can
Yeah.
come. You know, you don't have to go. So we want you to go to the food trucks and go
Yeah.
to the places to buy soft drinks, but you can bring your own too. There's no restriction.
Absolutely.
There's no restriction. You
Absolutely.
can bring your own cooler in.
Absolutely. We have people with wagons that just lug everything in, and it's fine. We want to make it easy for everybody by supplying all the stuff, but everybody is welcome to bring whatever they want to it. We don't allow pets. Please don't bring the pets because of the fireworks. And, it's a liability, too. There's a lot of people that come to this event. So, and I know that makes some people sad, but it is the rules. We
Well,
didn't
somebody
make them.
last year asked Susan, "Did you not know there was a no pets allowed clause?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "Yeah, but he's the MC. We had to bring him." So,
Oh my
I don't know what
gosh.
she meant by that.
I don't know
I don't
what
know
she
what they
meant
meant
either.
because I didn't think we brought one of our dogs.
Exactly.
Maybe it's something went over my head. I think
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
but it's talk about for a minute the partnership and how important that partnership is with the Ocala Symphony, the Riley Art Center, and the Ocala Golf Club and Fafo. That triangle of partnership. It works, and it's a very, very good partnership.
Absolutely. In the city of Ocala,
Right.
they're our community sponsor for this event, and they allow us to be at the Ocala Golf Club. And Jason Lenhart, he's the manager there, and he's amazing because he really does everything he can to make and facilitate us being there, including making this huge prepaid parking area for us. That wasn't available before. And
Yeah, he closes, and I can't play golf on Sunday.
yeah, I know. Although they do play until
On Sunday morning,
until
they do.
2:30 p.m. They're
Yep.
still working. in
And
there.
we have a tournament coming up Saturday, the Men's Association.
Oh, okay.
And every year, the Men's Association tournament, we have to we understand there's going to be fences
Yeah.
that we have to deal with.
Absolutely.
I like it because it keeps my ball from going in the road. I love it.
Yeah, and we're
Hits the fence and comes back. I like it.
Oh yeah, see, another partnership is CW Roberts. They're the ones that are supplying an in-kind sponsorship for all the fencing you see there, the 5 lights that, they turn on at night so everybody can get to their parking
And it
lot.
brightens the place
It
up.
really does. And the generator. It is so generous of them. I mean, it really is.
I didn't realize that was an in-kind
That's
donation
an
to Fafo.
in-kind donation.
Wow.
So CW Roberts, we got to say thanks. to
And
them.
they put that, and it's a lot of fencing.
It is a lot of fencing, and
Yeah.
and it's one of the wonderful things because before then, it's not as safe in a way. Like people would come in, there was a lot of people sneaking into the event. Also, kids, parents being a little bit more worried that they would leave the event zone and stuff like that. And now it's kind of this nice little cozy.
It really is.
environment. It really is.
Do you get much pushback anymore? I know the first couple of years there was pushback, but do you get much pushback anymore that's not on the 5th green anymore?
Yes, we do get a little. Some people calling us like it's better over there, but in a way,
No, it was not.
it's not. And you know what?
You destroyed my green.
You did. You all did. And that was the problem. And, as much as like Fafo is a 25 board member
Right.
group and we're all volunteers. So and then we only use volunteers. So there's only so many of us, And if you do want to volunteer, you get 2 free tickets. For family and or friends, So if we need golf cart drivers, that's one of the things because you have to be an adult.
I certainly do.
Yes, you do. Because we shuttle all the people back and forth, that need assistance. So we do help the handicap if you have.
I'm handicapped. It's called fat.
Well, come on, Tom.
No, but I understand the tradition of when it used to be on the. But I literally had never been to Symphony Under the Stars until it moved to the driving range because I boycotted it because you were tearing up my green.
No.
Fafo was. I did at the time. I had animosity in my heart for Fafo
Oh no.
because I thought that y'all were behind the whole thing.
Yeah. No.
You weren't.
We
The
were
city planned it and said that's where it should go. And by the way, when the moon's out and the lights are on there and it shimmers off that pond, I understand why people want it there.
Yes, it
I
was.
understand.
It was very.
I understand why
magical.
people want it
Yeah.
there. But
it
it's
was.
just as magical where it is now.
It really is, and now the Ocala Electric Utility are hanging the flag right on the fencing.
Right.
On the what did you call it?
The
net,
screen, the
net,
netting.
Yeah.
The netting.
So,
yeah.
and that looks really beautiful as a backdrop too.
Right.
And then the fireworks are pretty much on that position, so it is actually kind of magical as well.
They've had they had the boom truck out there a couple
Yes.
years hanging the flag that way and everything. But to be behind the symphony and everything, so it
Yeah.
sets the backdrop, is going to be amazing. Now, the gates open at 3:00.
3:00.
That's when if you get there at 1:30, you're not going to be able to get in and set up. You got
No.
to 3:00.
We'll be setting up. We'll just put you to work.
Right, exactly. Now, how many? If you know, and I'm sure you do, how many food trucks this year?
We have 8 food trucks.
8
Yeah.
different food trucks. So there's going to be a wide variety of food.
Wide variety. There's everything there's something for everyone. It really is. And same with the drinks. They will also have drinks, but the alcohol is sold by
Ocala Golf Club
Ocala.
exclusively. Right.
Exclusively,
Right.
absolutely. And
I remember one year you had like a florist or something there that were making special flowers
we're
for moms.
actually Taylor. She's from Graceful Gardener.
Right.
She's going to be giving out flowers to moms for
Yeah,
free.
she did that. That's Angela Grace's daughter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
She did that. She did that a couple of years ago, I think,
Yeah.
before the pandemic. Now, is that the only time it's been canceled? Is during the pandemic?
The only time in the 34 years we've had it.
Rain or shine,
Rain
it
or
happens.
shine, it always happens. Yes, and we've been very lucky because sometimes there's some clouds and stuff, but it never has developed. I don't even want to say it. We don't talk about the weather.
No,
Tom.
no.
We don't.
By the
I'm
way,
sorry.
I looked at it this morning.
Yeah.
All clear.
Oh, good. Yeah.
NASA says so because they want to get some stuff up in the air. So NASA says. If NASA says it's going to be clear.
All right.
Be
All right, but
clear.
I'm still like, I'm covering my ears.
But I don't
I'm not
know.
listening.
I don't even know what that thing is we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's such a good time, and it's
Oh, it's
what
so
I love
fun.
about it is children
Yes,
get to be children, and that was hard to do where it used to be around
Yeah.
the 5th green.
it is. It
But
is.
where it is now, because of how you can enclose it, CW does a great job enclosing it. How it's enclosed, it really is a safe sanctuary for children to play and frolic and have a great time.
Oh yeah, and like even adults love just hanging out. They put their chairs and the Adirondack chairs. We do.
Oh, that's right.
have
You
them.
rent Adirondack
we rent
chairs.
them, so you don't have to lug them, and we have kids that actually will take them to wherever spot you want. So that's really nice too. Palm Chevrolet is our presenting sponsor, and they are giving out some surprises too. They'll have some cars there, but they will have a little gift like they always do. I don't know what it is.
How many over under? How many beach balls, frisbees, and fans with a politician's face on it you think you're going to see for Sunday?
Oh, I don't know. We're trying not to have any of that, you know, at our
But it
event.
happens
But
all the
I know.
time.
So
Happens
we
all the
try.
time.
We
It's
try.
election season, Maggie.
I know.
It's election
I know. We do the Ocala Arts. You know something that probably nobody knows is that the Symphony Under the Stars is the fundraiser for the Ocala Arts Festival. And then, so everybody that comes there
I
is
did not know.
actually,
Yeah, I didn't know
yeah.
that.
And so the money that we make at the
So
event,
the Fafo Fall Art Festival that
Yep.
takes over the
the
downtown.
entire downtown on October 22nd and 23rd this year pays for the $27,000 worth of cash awards we give to the artists and $1,500 that we give to kids, student art.
That's student art. By the way,
Yeah.
great that y'all give awards to artists. The student art exhibit is the best part of
It really
Fafo's
is.
art festival.
We love it.
It is the best part.
Yeah. Fafo loves the kids.
Last
and-
year it was
yeah.
on Citizen Circle, and
Yep.
it was you could go in. Y'all had it nice and shaded because it was a big deal to walk through it and everything.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
Yeah.
The only
Thank
problem,
you.
the only problem I have with the art festival,
What?
I don't have enough money
Yeah, no kidding.
because I want to buy everything.
I know.
There's some
I-
amazing artists
It's
that come to that.
amazing, and it's like they're from all over the country, which is amazing. They come, and it's because of the awards. It really is.
For some people that may not know, how long has Fafo been around, and how did little old Ocala end up with a group of people who are so dedicated to art that it's really arguably one of the best art organizations in the state?
Oh, thank you so much for saying that. 55 years. Fafo has been around for 55 years. It started with a group of Ocala people that loved art and wanted to bring art to the community. And it started in a parking lot. Well, first it was somebody's house.
Right.
Then they went to the bank, what used to be the Bank of America parking lot, and they had a little art show right there. And it's grown from there to what it is
It is
today.
the entire downtown when the
entire
festival
downtown.
happens.
Yeah, and this year's no different.
But I didn't know that Mother's Day, the Symphony Under the Stars, was the
It's the
fundraising catalyst for the art festival
Fafo
in
gives-
October.
Yeah, Fafo like literally brings in money and gives it back out. Like we support so many of the art organizations, and we're doing grants as well. So if you have an art related project that you want, you need some funding for, you could apply at our website, fafo.org.
I tell you, when I moved here 16, 17 years ago, 18 years now, I remember that some of the only art you would see were the horses.
Yeah.
But then you would see a little art here and there, but the horses were mainly it. Now you walk around, Tusquilla has fantastic art. The Max is doing great things
Oh,
for
my goodness.
artists.
Yeah.
You see people like E.J. Nieves who puts up
The murals.
murals all over
Yep.
town and everything. And there's a myriad of artists can't even mention because there's so many artists here in town. And y'all support all of them.
We do.
Well,
We
along with
really
the
do.
Marion Cultural Alliance, you guys really pump up the art
Oh,
world.
yeah. Fafo was instrumental in getting the Magnolia Art Exchange to the ground. We
Right, the
donated
Max is an
enormous
amazing
amount of money.
place.
Yeah, and it was, because of our sponsorship that they got going. And so it's amazing. And just, I've been here 26 years, and the arts from back then to now, I mean, it's exploded. It's exciting to see what's happening.
It really
in
is, and it
Ocala.
makes our community look better.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because art brings so much, and the revenue that art brings into the community, not only for the artists, but for the restaurants and for, the hotels.
And it's unique. A lot of the
Food.
pieces are unique. Here, you'll know what we're about to run out of time, but you'll
Yeah,
know
yeah.
this. My favorite piece of art that I've ever seen in Ocala was the monument with the bobber that floated in Tusquilla. It looked like a
Yeah.
fishing pole.
Guess who sponsored that?
Fafo did.
We did.
I
We
know.
bought that for the city.
But
Yeah.
that to me, that's the best piece of art I've seen in the city
It's amazing.
because it reminds me of South Georgia and stuff. But it's still art, and it was amazing. But just like the mural at the skate park
Yeah,
is an amazing mural.
absolutely.
There's so much different art for everybody's desire.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can go look at the oils. You can look at the traditional type paintings and stuff like that. You can look at murals. So Fafo does a great job.
Thank
All you guys are volunteer. That's the other thing.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody's making it.
Actually, I'm the administrator there, and so I get paid, but I'm part-time. I'm
Right.
part-time paid and mostly volunteer.
Right. But all the people that put the festival, the
Oh,
committees
yes,
and all, they're all
absolutely.
volunteer.
Everybody's a volunteer, which is amazing.
Tell people one more time where they can go get tickets.
Get tickets at fafo.org. That's FAFO.org, at the Ocala Golf Club, or at Your Heart's Desire.
Maggie Weekly, she is the administrator for Fafo. Thanks for being here, and
Thank
I will
you
see
so
you
much, Tom.
Sunday.
Thank you. I can't wait. Thanks.
We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The U.S. economy saw a consistent job growth in April. Employers added 428,000 jobs last month, the Labor Department said in a monthly payroll report released Friday. Initial claims for state unemployment benefits rose 19,000 to a seasonally adjusted 200,000 for the week ending April 30th. Planned Parenthood abortion clinics are preparing to shift people and resources away from red states in anticipation of the U.S. Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. Ayman Al-Sadin, the medical director of Planned Parenthood, says blue states, including California, Oregon, Minnesota, Maryland, and Massachusetts, are taking steps to prepare for increased patients seeking abortions if Roe falls. Now, there is no study on how many lives would be saved if Roe falls, but in 2019 alone, over 629,000 abortions in America took place. USA Radio News.
According to the World Gold Council, while demand for gold is surging, 72% of people reply they lack the necessary know-how to do so. Hi, my name's Adam Barata, owner of Advantage Gold, hands down the highest-rated gold dealer in the country. The reason? We lead with education. We've taught millions of investors how to buy gold safely and securely, and our in-depth gold guide explains everything you need to know. From what type of metals to consider, if an IRA or cash transaction is best, and how you can be certain that the gold you're buying is authentic, certified, and real. Call 800-900-8000 now and get our #1 rated first-time gold buyer's kit. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the information you need to secure your future. Call 800-900-8000. Call 800-900-8000 today.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family